Well, today's global rate cut was supposed to inspire confidence in the markets and provide liquidity to ease this credit crisis. Well, today's global rate cut was supposed to inspire confidence in the markets and provide liquidity to ease this credit crisis. Well, today's global rate cut was supposed to inspire confidence in the markets and provide liquidity to ease this credit crisis. Chris Gordon is here now with reaction to this rate cut. Chris?
Well, normally a rate cut would cause stocks to soar. But today, the Dow, another downer. And it's not just a lack of confidence here in the U.S. Visitors to our area from overseas, they're worried too. Tourists from the United Kingdom sightseeing in Old Town Alexandria say they share our economic concerns. I asked their opinion of today's global rate cut.
Yes, it is needed. Yes, the cut is needed.
Are you confident that it will help?
No, not really. I think there's bigger problems.
We've got families who own their own properties, and it's worry that will they be able to pay their mortgage. Absolutely. And what happens if they can't pay their mortgage, you know.
Locally, mortgage brokers like Apex Home Loans in Rockville, Maryland, got some bad news today in this email from Citibank saying,
effective October 11, 2008, we will be suspending our broker relationship with you at Citi Mortgage.
Eric Gates is the president-elect of the Maryland Association of Mortgage Brokers. Their role as a major player finding low-rate mortgages is imperiled by the decision of some of the biggest banks to exclude many brokers from arranging loans.
I think it's a play by some of the bigger banks to try to recapture the market share that they've lost in the past several years. And that's going to mean higher cost potentially for the consumer if they're required to go only directly to the retail banks to be able to obtain the mortgage product of choice.
Economist Peter Morisi is a professor at the University of Maryland. He says the credit crisis continues even after the Federal Reserve has advanced about $800 billion in liquidity for banks to make loans.
It's the large New York City banks that are most critical here because they provide financing to the smaller regional banks around the country. The smaller regional banks would like to make loans, but they can't get their hands on the money.
Professor Morisi says today's global interest rate cut was needed. But until banks start lending money again, the credit crisis will continue. Pat?
All right. Chris Gordon. Thank you, Chris.
The city says too many drivers in the